Well, Nigeria 2015, a quick reminder here, our web team working on the several platforms that has been provided for you. They'll be bringing you all of those pictures and comments you have been sending in just at exactly 12:30 pretty much later. And this just coming in, talking about governors going through the accreditation process. We already have, well, information coming from Delta State. The governor there, Emmanuel Udwaha, has already been accredited, and of course Governor Babatunde Fashola has just completed his accreditation at the State Junior Grammar School in Surulere. Well, these are some of the information you'll be getting. But looking at the information we're getting from Kogi State, let me start with you, Barrister Naji. It would seem as if the party agents are in the eye of the storm now, because everything about the authenticity of what the ballot paper is, or whether it's fake or not, I don't understand. Is it the duty of a party agent to know if the material is given to them by INEC, by no other than INEC, is genuine or fake?
You see, I had actually made a statement that the party agents are very important in ensuring that there's peace at the various polling units and stations, because some of them will want to play to be relevant. And just as if I was being confirmed, the Kogi State issue has risen. And again, INEC should also take part of the blame. If there's going to be difference between the color of the presidential ballot or whatever document, between that and the governorship and the House of Assembly, it should be stated clearly, okay? And again, the party agents needn't have made a call or start talking to the media that it is fake or not by way of concluding on a paucity of evidence. You should be able to report, and the hierarchy of the party officials should be able to reach out to the IREC or the hierarchy of INEC officials to confirm, is this from you? You know, fake
guess what? The
yes.
Commissioner of Police in that state is live on the line, online. Let's speak with him. Commissioner of Police Yemi Ogunjelusi. Ogunjelusi. I'm sorry for that. I'm trying to get a hold of the right pronunciation of your name. Well, good afternoon, and thanks for joining us, CP Kogi State. What exactly is happening? Do you have a report of what our reporter has just relayed to us? CP Kogi State, CP Yemi, I hope you can hear me. If you can, we would love you.
I can hear you faithfully.
Fantastic.
I can hear you faithfully.
Okay, tell us what exactly is happening concerning these elections in Kogi State.
Hello?
Go ahead. Tell us, give us a heads up on what is happening in Kogi State.
Well, in Kogi State, the area is generally peaceful and calm, but we are having some disturbances at Ayingba in Kogi East, Ayingba in Kogi East, that in order the Depina local government. Information reaching me is that voters have refused to continue with the process, alleging that the ballot papers are fake. Unfortunately, voting has not started, and so I don't know how they know that the ballot papers are fake. We have adequate men on ground, and they are attending to them, try to pacify the people to continue with the process. Meanwhile, I'm also proceeding to Ayingba myself to try to calm the situation down. Otherwise, every other area in Kogi State remains safe and peaceful.
Okay, CP, have you carried out any investigation as to the veracity of their claim, whether it's true or false? Well, I'm afraid I think we lost that call. That's CP Yemi Ogunjemi Lucy, the Commissioner of Police. I finally got that, the Commissioner of Police in Kogi State. As soon as we get him, we should be able to ask him if he's been able to carry out any form of investigation to ascertain if the agents were in the right or wrong on this particular one.
From his answer, it appeared that he alluded to that when he said that he doesn't know where they got the information, that it was fake or whatever, you know. And it's just consistent with what we are saying here. The duty of knowing which one is fake or not is vested, the right and duty is vested in the INEC official. And there is a process. If you suspect that this is not it, there's a process you can get to the presiding officer and say, please, as agent, I carry the weight of all the people that are for this party in this particular location. Please confirm to me that this thing is not fake, so that I will be in a position, without even raising the issue ab initio, so I'll be able to overcharge the system. So once you get the information, you keep quiet if you are convinced. If you are not convinced, then you report to your boss that it appears from what you are observing that this thing has a different color from whatever you had before. Can you confirm from the hierarchy of INEC officials that what we have here is original or whatever? So, but the tendency to just quickly release this thing and begin to overheat and say the election will not take place is despicable. It's not right.
Why do you think we're having this, is it over-exuberance or something? Is it that people are talking too much, or is it that INEC is hoarding too much of information? So,
Distrust.
Distrust.
Yes, basically. Because things like this have happened in the past. A lot of, like we said earlier on, irregularities and anomalies that have made people not to trust the system the way they ought to. So it's up to the system to convince people that things have changed. It's going to happen over time. You know, and as far as this is concerned, we're going to have these sorts of things in some locations, especially in flashpoints, so-called flashpoints, where there's a lot of mistrust and there's a lot of, the stakes are very high and there's a lot of struggle between two gladiators. You're going to have things like this. But it doesn't mean that it will mar the overall election. The matter just has to be dealt with. Like the police commissioner just told us, he's on his way to go there and placate the people and talk sense to them. Excuse me, and perhaps also caution the party agents not to inflame the situation. What business does a party agent have in deciding which election material is fake or not? It's up to INEC. If they suspect it's fake, they should talk to the INEC officials there. You know?
It's interesting that you're saying this, because I do remember that in one of the interviews we had, it was saying that INEC, maybe INEC did, maybe INEC didn't, but it was saying that the information that INEC gives the electorate is quite different from what they give them at the party meetings, the meetings they have with the party officials, so to speak. So in an interview like this, we were told that some of the agents want to be able to confirm when accreditation is going on, that the people you are accrediting are the people who say they truly are who they are. And then in cases where incidence forms need to be filled, they want to be able to see them to ensure that those people really need incidence forms. Do you think that process, I mean, I think I told the gentleman that I wasn't quite sure of this process because I have not heard INEC say it, you know, but then maybe INEC did tell the party agents, you know, or the parties what to expect, which is maybe it had different, the amount of information released to them, what they released to the electorate as well.
Okay, INEC couldn't have said that for the simple reason that the card reader, when it succeeds, it says something. Mm-hmm. If it fails, it says something to the hearing of everybody. And if rejected, and of course rejecting your thumbprint, or I mean your fingerprint, does not necessarily mean that you are not the registered voter. Mm-hmm. We have seen these things, and it is even an opportunity. They can use spirit to clean their hand. I mean, people come from homes where they have touched various types of things and they couldn't perhaps wash up their hands. And this Even ordinary cellophane will prevent the card reader from doing a job. So if there is any oil film, even on your finger, it will also do the same thing the cellophane would. So the point is that nobody would have told any of the agents that this is what you must do, and that is not the law. The law is that even at your own hearing, you should be able to. And the people who are going to be filling incident forms, they are not in droves, they are in trickles, because the card reader will normally do his job. These are aberrations. So the issue of insisting that this is fake or not, the normal process is to follow the due process.
Okay, time for us to go on another break, and when we return, Paul Stream will be up here on Nigeria 2015.